All right, you think, well, it says I'm going there, so I'll back it up this way and see if I can hear myself. But if you can hear me, welcome to the match. Yeah, it works. So, all right, guys. Up here in the cold, and we got a game about to start with varsity boys, MRA varsity versus Delta Streets. Um, I'm assuming they're from the Delta. Don't know exactly where, but JV 1-2-0, and so we'll see what the varsity boys can do. This is my first game here this year. Glad to be watching our boys. We got 4 games this week. Looking forward to seeing how they can do before our exam and Christmas break. We got a lot of young players out there. Picked up 2 juniors last week for the first time. Boston Sims, you saw him, number 17, touch the ball right there. And now Beckett comes wrong through there. No, that was Dylan Marshall, sorry. Dylan Marshall, number 16. I'm going to have to bear with me on learning these numbers and seeing who's who. Still trying to recognize everybody and see who they are. So anyway, we're missing our boy Went McGee today. He had a business trip up to Memphis, and I was in Nashville, Tennessee all last week, so swapping out duties here. Boys trying to find the feet of each other, and that's going to be good. Beckett's going to go over there and clear that back over to HA, and this might be our first chance to get it in the box there. It is in the box, and can we do anything with it? William Thomas gets a little leg on it, but not quite enough. But, hey, get chances in the box. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what their goalkeeper here can do. He gets it out across midfield pretty quick, straight to 17, who is Boston Sims. Boston Sims. And so he's one of the juniors that, like I said, that we picked up here the other day. And we have a lot of 9th graders playing. We have 7 seniors on our roster. The 2 juniors that I mentioned, a couple of sophomores, and a boatload of 9th graders. So as I learn their names better as the season goes on, we'll go here. That is number 15, Eli Clark, bringing it into the box, clearing it out. Keeper is able to pick that up pretty easy. So thank you guys for joining us on the live stream. Really good long punt. It's just going to go back, and they're just going to let our keeper pick it up. And so Jack Apostle back here, another one of our few 10th graders. Jack is starting in goal tonight. And that's into number 3, Brady Simon. Moves it on up to Beckett. Beckett's going to probably place it up to HA. HA is going to get it on. HA does a great job of crossing over. Somebody get in the box there. Let's see if 21 can shoot that. Now Beckett's going to take a shot. Williams going to turn around, come on your left foot there, and that's the first goal of the game. Great job, William Thomas. Great job passing from H.A. Beckett and the rest of them, creating a chance there. And so very good job, very exciting to see him not try to push it back to his right foot, just go ahead and kick it with his left. Good job there by William Thomas. I think he's right-footed. He might be left-footed, but not for sure about that. So McIntosh up here running the score, the camera. He's doing all kind of stuff, keeping me company up here in the cold. And so here we are, early into this first half with 36 minutes to go. Up 1-0 is a nice way to start things. And so Boston playing on the back line with number 24, who's also another one of our seniors, Mr. Luke Carpenter, who also can play some goalkeeper, but they said he's going to play a lot of defense this year. So got Luke back there with Boston. Number 15 there, Eli, as aforementioned before. And I can't see that far to see what number that is over there on the other back. Back line with the orange shoes. We'll get to that later, maybe the second half. Dylan Marshall kind of pushing it through. Nice little pass there by Tyler Triplett. Again, one of another ninth graders who is going to see a lot of playing time this year for the Patriots. And so as we move forward here, number 3 there again, Brady Simon again coming through. And they got taken off his foot there. Oh, goodness gracious. Mr. Allen brought us some hot chocolate. Man, get VIP service when you come work up here with these guys. And so Carpenter's going to get it back over. He's going to kick it over to the other side. What'd you say, Alan?
These are all
Oh,
mine.
Alan said he's not sharing. He brought 3 hot chocolates, but he's not sharing. So I'll take that as nice words I said back away from him. Nice job getting there. Come on, Mr. Thomas, get another one. That was a good stop by the keeper there for Delta Streets. He took it off Williams' foot and forced it out. I do think we got a corner kick out of it, but that was a dangerous spot, and their keeper did a great job of taking it off of Thomas's foot. And Thomas will stay out on the side for the goal kick. He gets his guys set up. Got Beckett in there, a couple other big boys in there. Oh! Now, come on, Thomas, kick it right back in there. Yeah, see, he can kick right and left footed. Good job, Mr. Thomas. So he's going to try to kick it out further. He had a good punt earlier. He can definitely get over everybody's head, but can his players get back quick enough? That's the problem. Boston comes and picks that up. Great job by Boston Sims there to take control of that ball. And he kicks it back over to Mr. Orange Shoes. I'll get his number here in a second and tell you who he is, but for right now he's going to be called Orange Shoes. I think that's number 5. Oh, Braden Robertson. There you go. Okay, Mr. Robertson. Paige and Elliott signed, so I know that kid. Just couldn't see his number from where I was until he turned around the right way. Now back to Brady. Brady's going to find Dylan there in the middle. Dylan playing midfield and wins that ball back after losing it. Simon back to Brady. Brady kicking it up to the forefront triplet, and that one goes straight through, and their keeper picks it up. Good guard by the defense of Delta, just to kind of push them off. Their keeper's trying to get their guys to push up because he has a leg to get it over our defense. It's just that their defense is not, or their offense, I guess, is not participating with him. So he has definitely a leg to get it up to the other side of the field and get it away. But so far we've been able to easily win those as he outkicks his own team. And Beckett into triplet. Just got mishit. Good job by the Delta Streets boys to kick it out. We will have us a little throw in here. And Brady kicks it into H.A. And then now back all the way to Luke. Luke brings it around over here to Eli. And H.A. has it all the way back on the other side again. Doing a good job of moving it across the field and taking it side to side, making Delta work the entire field. Just part of it. Oh, my gosh, what a great shot there by Beckett. Just off the fingertips it looked like of – nope, it must not have touched him at all. Look, it's off the fingertips, but they're calling for a goal kick, so it must not have hit him at all. So they will have a goal kick. I think our first goal kick of the day. And last year I was calling this sponsored with a mortgage man, Went McGee. So we'll have that sponsor up for you since I don't have any official sponsors. I'm just going to make up my own. And here we are. That one goes out on us. Dylan tried to control it in the middle and just kind of bad bounce. And but they'll have to throw it in here, and they'll get a chance to set up on around the 50-yard line. Tell you, Boston, who hasn't played soccer in a couple of years, coming in right off the bat, the second game, and showing some pretty decent footwork for somebody who hasn't played in a couple of years. So I guess the skill has not totally lost him. So glad to see it. Thank you, Mr. Allen is going to share this hot chocolate with me, so I'll go back and give the good accolades I gave him before. And thank you, Mr. Allen, who who works, if y'all don't know, Alan works hard for all of our MRA media and basketball and soccer, and every time we get stuck with soccer, he gets stuck with us. So appreciate him coming out here and getting in the cold with us and seeing what we can do. So getting all this media stuff to you guys on our new YouTube channels. He was telling me earlier the old WSN, if you're looking for that, it's not working. So make sure you find it on YouTube and put that in your favorites, because the old WSN website or whatever it was is gone. So, and number 21 racing down the field there. That's Eli. No, sorry, that's Triplet again. Sorry. And back to Luke. Luke gathers a great job down with his feet, gets it on the over to 13. Snowdy, Joshua Snowdy. He must have subbed in a second. I don't remember seeing him coming in. So glad to see him out there. But it's like another goal kick possibly for Delta Streets. And it's like I said, this guy has a great punt. I can't remember what his last kickoff was, but his punts were really solid. So we'll see where these kickoffs go to. And that one's kind of straight down the middle, and Beckett picks it up. And this is going to be a scoring opportunity for Beckett. He's going to come in and, I'll tell you what, good stop there by the keeper, but he put himself in a dangerous situation with that kick. So he didn't get it up. He kicked it kind of straight to Beckett's feet. It was a hard kick, so it's hard for Beckett to kind of gather it. And by the time he gathered it going forward, he was able to come up and make a save. But that gives us a throw in. And if y'all remember from last year, Beckett's throw ins are freaking fabulous. Like, it almost gives us another kind of corner. He can get it in the box every time. And so they do bobble that, but it goes right in front of the goalkeeper. And we had a chance there. William Thomas kind of sneaking in on him there. And again, these young guys we got here, these ninth graders are freaking playing awesome for us. Triplet and Simon and Eli dominate on this side of the field right now. A little miscommunication there. Triplet and Robertson were trying to go back and forth, and they just miscommunicated that and lost that in midfield. But we got it back here. H.A. with a throw in into Beckett. Beckett's going to find it to the feet, and that goes out of bounds. And it'll be another throw in. Again, with his throw ins, he can get it all the way into the box. And looks like we got Eli in there. We got William Thomas in there. And looks like H.A. might be trying to sneak in there by the box. And we'll see how far he can get it in there. He gets it almost to the front post. Goes directly to the keeper. And he will probably get one of his little punts out here. His little side punt. Good job there by our defense coming up and taking care of that. I think that was Dylan Marshall it was who came up and popped that back on our end of the field. That was off the back of Snowdy there. And then Carpenter comes up and just punches it back in there. And that one's going to come out on this side. And William catches it before it goes out of bounds. And is able to keep it in and keep the pressure on Delta Streets here. Their number 15 kind of running solo up here in the middle. I have a feeling, haven't seen him yet, but I bet he's pretty fast. If he can get by him, he's going to try to put some pressure on our back end and our keeper. So far, Jack, our keeper, has been pretty bored back there. I like to see that. That means they can't score. If they're not on our end, they can't score. So let's keep that up, MRA. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Yep, that was out on MRA. And at least in this booth, Alan, we can see the whole field. You know, some of these other booths we go to, it gets a little tight. It's kind of hard to see. So MRA's got a nice booth up here for us. Might need some cleaning, but that's for a whole nother scenario. If anybody's listening, send the cleaning crew up here. Got some things that need to be taken care of. Nice corner there by Beckett. Oh, get it in there, guys. It's right in front of the goal, and it just bounces around. Very dangerous spot for the other team, but they were able to survive and get it pushed out. That was actually H.A., I'm sorry, that got it right in front of the goal and came down, and we just couldn't capitalize on that. It was a great corner shot by H.A. But we have the ball back again, still pushing forward to put pressure on them again. That is Brady again pushing it forward. And nice little shot across from HA to Beckett, and it goes all the way across, and no one for their team touches it. So that will be another goal kick for the boys from Delta Street. We got the early goal, 1-0, within, I think it was like the first 5-6 minutes. And since then, had a couple of chances, just can't find the back of the net. So another goal kick here from the Delta Street's goalie in yellow. And based off his bottoms, I bet he plays in the field some too, because his bottoms match the rest of his team. So we'll see if we get a goalie swap at halftime or at some point. It's replaying in my headphone, Alan. So I don't know if it's replaying on live or what, but I don't know. It's good now. Yes, sir. Look at all that viewership we're getting there, Alan. It is tons. Tons. Yeah, man. Awesome. So thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned in, because we're going to have some good stuff going on here with MRA Soccer this year. I talked to one of the coaches before the game. Obviously, we were disappointed we lost 4-0 the day to Jay, but he said it wasn't. I asked him, I said, because I wasn't there, I said, was it a dominating 4-0 by Jay? He said no. He said we were actually in the game. They scored early. Some boys got down, and the second half kind of just dropped their shoulders and didn't give it. We said, but we actually had some opportunities and chances, wasn't able to capitalize. So we'll see how our boys improve as the year goes on. That was our third game of the season. And this is my first one to be seeing, so I'm looking forward to watching these boys as they compete. So that's going to be a throw-in by Delta Streets, and our coaches are down there trying to tell these guys to spin that ball in there and keep taking shots on the goal. Number 15 come around and give it a little pressure there. Who's 15 here? Sorry about that, Alan. That was be Eli again. I got to get his name. He plays a lot. So Marshall and Carpenter to the aforementioned Eli here. Coming up, Eli to Triplet. And then Delta Streets is the win that. But no problem. Marshall's got plenty of time to capture that ball and regather himself and work his way up the field and find another blue shirt. And just as he does, gets it up to Brady, number 3. And then Brady pushes up to Triplet. Triplet's trying to get it back down the ground. And Delta Streets is able to get it off his foot and push it back the other way. Good idea by Triplet, just kind of a little too much traffic for it to be bounced around like that. So got to keep it on the ground so we can get something with it. But easily done by Carpenter and Eli back here to kind of bring it back, get everybody settled, and now pushing up to William Thomas. William Thomas back in the middle there to Brayton. And Brayton is now over to Snowdy, to HA. HA is going to go back in the middle. Good passing here by the Patriots here. And just kind of moving the ball around. This is how we got our first goal, was just some really good passing down on that end. And I got a little foul there on Carpenter, but hey, I like it. He was being aggressive towards the ball. Ref thought he got a little handsy, but good job by him to give up and get that pressure. No problem with a foul right there at all, because it's such far away from the goal. If you win it, great advantage. If you lose it, okay, they get a chance to take a free kick, but they're on the opposite side of the 50, so I don't see this as a threat. That's usually the worst thing ever to say, because it creates a threat. But MRA is able to gather it down. Now Beckett, he's got a lot of room in front of him. He's going to take that real estate and keep pushing until they make him take it off his foot. He crosses over and then gives William Thomas a chance. Just wasn't able to get it in. Their defense and keeper was able to get that. But good job by Beckett and Thomas to kind of create a situation to possibly get something going there. Alan, the hot chocolate's good, man. Thank you. Getting it back to Carpenter. Carpenter going to turn it around here and move it on up the field. Nice work there to Eli. Looks like he's a very confident ninth grader for playing for us. And just as soon as I give him a brag, it goes out of bounds. But that's also good defense on the other team versus on him. So, but I think looks like my early assessment here, he's going to be a really good player for us. Like I said, I've talked to Will Ward and some of the other older players, and they told me that we have a real good group of ninth graders here that are going to help us compete a lot. Sometimes it might come down to size because they're just not the size being ninth grader, but really good skilled players. So looking forward to watching these guys grow and develop and see what we can do this year and beyond. HA up 2. I can't see what number it is. It's too far away. But it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick. A little under 20 minutes to go here. And so far, we're doing okay. And Delta Streets looks like they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 8 fans in the stands. They probably got a few sitting in their car as well watching, I would imagine. That happens a lot on these soccer games. H.A. getting the crossover. Yes, sir. Good job, H.A. And to that aforementioned Eli. No, that is not Eli. Who is this? Is that Triplet? He's got his shirt up, so I can't see what number he is. Once he puts his shirt down, I'll tell you who he is. That is number 21, which is Triplet. Okay, but good passing up there. Triplet was able to finish it up right in front of the goal. And he's grown a little bit. I know last year he was shorter. He must have hit a growth spurt there. His parents must be feeding him some good Wheaties or something. What do you think? Yep, something, huh? He's a little taller than he was last year. He'll put something in his water. Keogh took the opportunity to sub a few folks out. Triplet, who just scored for us. H.A., who I think made that pass, and some others. So as I gather up who's on the field and try to get these names right, let me know. That's Snowdy over there. Snowdy's going to push it up to, I don't know. And then is that number 3? That's Brady again in the middle. And Brady sends it up to, I can't tell. Can you see what number that kid is over there that went out of bounds on the far? Parker. Parker O'Reilly. There we go. All right, Parker O'Reilly. All right, Parker, number 23. See, McIntosh's eyes are much better young than his. He's 17 and I'm 54, so, you know, his eyes are a little better. I can see he wasn't that far away. That gets over our defense again there. Dylan's going to punch it back to our keeper. Jackson's going to just kind of take his time here and play it up with his feet all the way up to Brady, number 3. And then Brady's going to push it up, and that is number 11, I think. And then Brady back to Holden Holloway, number 9. First time calling his name today. He's a 10th grader playing for us. We also had Owen Pillow, number 25, check in early. He's kind of playing up in the middle and not quite full forwardness, but in the middle. And new kid we got last year came in and played some football with us this year, and then found out he's got some soccer skills. So Keogh got him out here to play some soccer. This is his second game, I think. So, number 11 is Will Ward, one of our seniors. I think he's actually, I saw he's our captain. So, but I think it's his first time being in tonight. So, glad to see Will Ward. He missed all of last season, as y'all might know. His first game of the year, he tore his ACL and recovered all year long to be able to play this year for his senior season. So, really glad to have Will Ward back for us. And there he goes, Carpenter up to Will Ward, senior to senior. Will's playing it up, and then going to be another throw in here. And number 20, Chase Joyner, another 9th grader. Nope, he's going to drop it down and let Holloway, number 9, throw it up. And Joyner back to Holloway. No, Joyner back to Luke. Luke over to Dylan, or that was Dylan earlier. I think that's still Dylan. And up to Pillow there. Pillow to Will Ward. And Ward trying to get it over all the way across over to, that was number 23, Parker O'Reilly. Guys are definitely trying to find each other's feet, find to pass it around. Keogh's, oh, yes, sir! What a great pass in. I think that was by Beckett, and that was to Holloway. I do believe it is. Let me make sure when he turns around, because I know some grandparents or grandmas are going to be upset I called the wrong number. But that is number 20. So that's Chase Joyner. I apologize. Chase Joyner made that goal, and that was Beckett that got it over there to him. So good job, good pass. Oh, wait. They call offsides. They must have called offsides. So sorry about that. Chase, you'll get another one. They called offsides on us, so pull that one out. Chase going to work it down on his feet. Good job holding on to that ball. It was right there on the sideline and was able to keep that back. Good pass up by Luke to put pressure on their thing. Will Ward back over up to Beckett. This is dangerous spot for those guys, and Beckett's able to push it through. Great job by started back here in the back all the way up. Will Ward pushing it through, and then Beckett just fighting through that defender to make it 3-0 with a little under 14 minutes to go here. And great passing by the MRA Patriots, and looking good on the passing and moving around. All righty. I can hear their coach yelling from across the way. I don't know what he's saying, but he's yelling directions to his boys, trying to get them to going. Carpenter doing it again, kind of popping it over the top. That's kind of what started that earlier, but it didn't pop over. He kind of pushed it directly up to Will Ward. Kind of trying a different strategy this time. Beckett back to Joyner. Joyner tried to get it into Will Ward, and Joyner comes in and wins it. And gets it over. He's trying to get it to Pillow. Pillow took a step forward, and there's a dangerous spot I told you about earlier. 15 caught that ball off the pass from Snowdy, and our guys miscommunicated back there, so he kind of ran through and got it. And I think this kid's got enough speed that if we let him do that enough times, he could cause some trouble for us. So we don't want our defense to kind of let up and get anything going. Good battle by the kid, number 15. He don't care if it's 3-0. He don't care if it's 5-0. He is playing his heart out. Good job, number 15 for Delta Streets. I tell you what, you love to see that competitiveness, and don't look at the scoreboard. Just play every minute like you want to. I tell you what, that's a kid I'd like to have on my team right there. Good job, number 15, making your parents proud. All right, throwing in here from Delta Streets back. Beckett's pressuring them, and just about stole it off the foot, and it goes out of bounds. He gave enough pressure to where we're able to get a throw in here, and he will come back and take that throw in. And he's telling everybody, get back. Doesn't quite get it up high enough. Could have been a handball, and it was. So we're going to get a free kick here. So I don't know if that's number 13 or what number that is from White, but just kind of outside the box, hit it with his hand. Will Ward will take the kick. He will ask for his steps off from the referee, and referee will take his 10 yards and make the guys get together. Our guys are on the back end, so it looks like Will Ward's going to kind of go for a back post kind of shot here, and see if we can get either in on that or Ruben. I know he sneaks it in on the front post, and there it goes. I tell you what, good job by Joyner to come up, but also good job by their keeper to keep it out. So it was a good shot there by Ward, wrapped around the wall, And then Joyner came in on a rebound from the keeper, and then the keeper was able to still keep it out. So good job by the Delta Streets keeper, and good job by our boys to not only have a shot at it, but to race around for the rebound. Nothing stinks worse than everybody just sitting there watching. So I like to see our boys coming in there and trying to make it happen. So we get a foul or handball or something here just around midfield. I'm not sure exactly what that was, but they'll be able to have a free kick. Looks like right on the 50. So depending on this guy's leg, he can probably get it to the goalkeeper, especially with the wind kind of blowing that way. Not sure if that's the goal he will go, because we're going to push all the way up to the 15-yard line, which is 25 yards away. And that goes over our wall, and our keeper, Jackson Apostle, just kind of comes, picks it up, and looks like he's going to call for everybody to back up, and he's going to get a little punt here. And good job. Gets it up to about the 40. And over. We're able to keep that in. Great job there, guys. Great job working that sideline, able to keep it in. I think I know what Will Ward's talking about with all these young boys with the skills. They actually got some really good footwork. Just their size may end up being an issue later on. But they got some really good footwork. That was Pillow in there trying to get a little header in inside the box. Unfortunately, it bounces the wrong way. But good job for him getting there and having an opportunity there. With 9 minutes to go, Kia's going to try to keep them fresh and maybe keep them warm. Just doing another sub out here to keep folks going and see what we can get out of these guys. So all seniors coming off right now, Beckett, Luke, and Dylan. And I don't know if they're done for the night or just done for the half. But good job by those guys, and they've earned their time on the bench to rest up. That one goes back to Jackson Apostle. He plays it down with his feet, trying to get his guys to move around. And Bretton Robertson is now playing center back along with Eli. So we're playing 4 in the back. So we kind of have 2 playing that center section there, center defense. And the ball's going up, and that's a good job by Joyner them to kind of pressure them to put Delta Streets to kind of push the ball out. It'll be a throw in here, and Holloway, number 9, will come up and take the throw in. Joyner misplayed that one, and he tried to get it off, but it just kind of was one of those crazy bad bounces. Sometimes cold, your body doesn't work the same way you want to in the cold, but here it is. So Delta Street earns the ball back on a throw in, but our boys are saying, nope, we're getting that ball back. Will Ward up to Triplet and just kind of overplays him just a little bit, but really good idea by Ward. And I tell you what, from what I've seen from Triplet in the past, you give him that kind of space, and he's probably going to get it if he can get it on his foot right. Just we kind of misplayed that a little bit. So playing around here in midfield, Will Ward got back up to Triplet. Just kind of try to get it past that last defender there, and their defender did a good job of coming up and getting that ball. Robertson back here playing really good back defensive position here for us. And then Will Ward back up to Triplet again. And Mr. Ref, he can't play it on the ground like that. Number 2 just sat on and swallowed it. Then he started playing with it. And I'm not a soccer expert, but I don't think you can play from the ground. That's just what I've always been told. So since I'm the only one talking, we're going to say that's illegal. But you know what? The ref probably has more knowledge than me, so he's probably right. But it sounded better. Be a throw in here on number 15 from Delta Streets. Yep, they want to do some subbing first, looks like. Maybe. Nope, they're not doing a subbing. Now we're going to go back to live action. 6 minutes to go. His back foot came up, so that was an illegal throw. And Amaray will get the ball at the same position he tried to throw it in there. And that's Holloway, number 9, throwing it in to Will Ward. Will Ward with that nice little brace on there to protect him from ACL. He just now coming back from. Owen Pillow working hard there in the middle. Gets it up to Triplet and comes back and just misses it there. But good hard work by him to try to push it on up and move it in the right direction there. Number 13, Snowdy, put on the pressure over there and able to win the ball back. We get a forced throw in here. Good pressure there by Snowdy, 13. And he's just going to do a simple pass back to Eli. Eli's going to take it up and take his space as they give it to him. And then try to move it up the sideline and just kind of comes off his foot a little bit and goes out of bounds there. Nice cool night here, but not as cold as it can be. We've had much colder here. So the wind is blowing just a bit from my left to right, headed south towards the airport. And but so those kicks that the keeper had earlier, they will not have that benefit of that wind in the second half. They'll be going to get some. I wasn't paying attention. I was finishing up my hot chocolate, but we must have got a foul there because they get the ball down on the ground and get to push it in. Kicks it towards the goal. Jackson is unable to kind of come up with it. Comes off his hand, so that will be a corner kick for them. Or now he's calling goal kick. Maybe he didn't touch it. I'm pretty sure he touched it. They just missed it. So, because even Jackson reacted like he touched it. So, hey, take the breaks when you get them. And now he's directing his team to go up. Good, nice kick by Apostle there. And gets it up midfield there. And Will's able to win it back for the Patriots. And good hustle there by Pillow, number 25. Like I said, probably trying to find his feet. This is his second soccer game back, and I don't know how long, but glad to have him out there. Nice athlete that is going to be able to give us some much-needed minutes. And Robertson kicking it right on up there to the aforementioned Pillow. Pillow turns it around and stumbles and then gets it on up there to Triplet, and Triplet's going to come, and he and the goalkeeper in a race, and the goalkeeper comes up and is only able to knock it out. So great job by Pillow and Triplet to get the pressure enough on that goalkeeper to where he couldn't gather it with his hands, and all he could do is knock it out for a throw-in. He throws into Joyner. Triplet's going to come back, and he's going to find somebody in the middle. He goes all the way across the box, and Pillow's got there in the center. Pillow just got to dig that in, and oh, my gosh, it wasn't Pillow, but who was that young man that kicked that? That was a good job. It went off the football goalpost, so it is out of bounds, but good job just to try to get it in there. And we think that's the Parker O'Reilly, 23, over there. Good try by Pillow and Parker to get it in there. Keep going, boys. Keep going. It goes through the legs of the Delta Street person, so that will be a throw-in for Emory. And do we did somebody stop the clock? Y'all did good. Whoever did that. When y'all did that? Coach Keogh did that. Oh, good job, Coach Keogh. Look at there. Allen shows the technology. His did it automatically. So ours stops at 2 on the field. Keogh only missed it by a few seconds, but good job. 12. So, I mean, he's a little busy. He's coaching, too, so, he's a little busy. And so that's over to Snowdy. Snowdy's going to find it back over here to Robertson. Robertson's going to go up to Ward, and then Ward's going to kick it back to Eli. So as y'all can see, and I'm trying to find my rhythm, I'm calling whoever first or last names, and hope you don't get offended, but I'm going to try to at least get one of the names right. So with all these new players, it's kind of difficult sometimes. Brady pushing it up to Owen, and Owen's going to come up and give that guy's pressure. I tell you what, that Owen's a big old boy. I don't think that keeper really wanted it in him. And he didn't look that big on the football field, but he looked pretty big on the soccer field. So I think Owen's been hitting the gym a little bit. Those legs are looking pretty thick. Good job by the aforementioned 15 I told you about earlier. You give him a chance, he's going to make some trouble. And sure enough, he did. But Jack Apostle comes up and makes a good save and keeps us out of much danger. It's still a little danger, but he was able to easily gather that and push it back the other way. Good job by Apostle there. And that's halftime, boys, and we will see y'all in the second half. Score 3-0 here at MRA.
Tryon Properties is revolutionizing property management, setting a higher standard. Our expertise spans both residential and commercial property management with a portfolio encompassing over 700 properties in the Jackson metro area. In addition to property management, we offer comprehensive commercial management and brokerage services. From overseeing renovations to conducting rental inspections, we're here to maximize your returns and minimize your headaches. Conveniently located in Ridgeland, Tryon Properties is your ultimate destination for property management.
I'm traveling the Mississippi Blues Trail because it is important to know where you came from. There are more than 200 Mississippi Blues Trail markers that tell the story of how the blues spread throughout the world. I'm on my own blues journey now. C Spire Network helps me live in the moment.
Connecting you to what inspires you most on C Spire's blazing fast 5G network. And right now, get your choice of free phone. That's customer inspired. That's C Spire.
Ely's is a proud sponsor of MRA Patriot Athletics. Come try our USDA Prime New York Strip, bone-in filet, New England scallops, or sauteed Gulf crab claws. Ely's also offers an extensive wine list and bar selections. Ely's, upstairs on Jackson Street in Ridgeland. Good luck, Patriots.
There was a time when a handshake meant something, and integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, they still do. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
For more than 90 years, Gallagher's Insurance, Risk Management, and Consulting Solutions have helped businesses, communities, and people face their futures with confidence.
From small-town courtrooms to the Mississippi Supreme Court, our attorneys have over 60 years' experience litigating cases all across Mississippi. The odds say you'll need an attorney at some point. And when you do, you can have the home field advantage with your hometown lawyers right around the corner from MRA. Gladden and Ingram, attorneys at law.
Hey MRA Pats! Did you know that there's no need to go out of the way for your next family take-home meal? We got you covered at Fleetway Market in Glovestadt. Our state-of-the-art smoker makes the best smoked brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs on this side of the Mississippi. So, let us fuel you up next time you pick up. Fleetway is so proud to support our hometown MRA Pats.
Banking on the go with the My Trustmark app is just one way Trustmark checking fits you to a T. Trustmark. People you trust. Advice that works.
There's just something about farming. Planting a seed in the ground, nurturing it, watching it come to harvest. Nothing beats that feeling. C Spire connects me to my farm, to all of my equipment, to data at my fingertips. C Spire connects me to my family. A good, strong wireless signal, it's priceless.
Connecting you to what inspires you most on C Spire's blazing fast 5G network. And right now, get the latest 5G phone on us. That's customer inspired. That's C Spire.
Your smile. It's how you share your truest feelings, your dreams, yourself with the world. And at the Winning Smile, your smile is our passion. That's why we offer in-house financing options, convenient appointment times, and personalized treatment plans to help keep you healthy and discover your confidence to unleash your best smile. Learn more at thewinningsmile.com.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel engine, ease of operation, and your choice of a dependable Kubota gear or HST transmission. The durable Kubota L-Series tractor. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
All right, welcome back, guys. And my cameraman went to sleep over here, and he was watching YouTube on his phone, probably what it was, TikTok, making something going on. And William Thomas moves it on up to Triplet. Triplet back to, well, I thought he was going to get it back to Robertson. And, Triplet was on the other side this time. Now he's on this side. So that got to swap these folks around. They did swap out goalkeepers. He's wearing just an orange jersey now, so I don't know what number he was in the first half. We have also swapped out goalkeepers. Wade Hansford Sr. playing for the first time this year. He's been involved with football up till now, so glad to see him out there. Being fan being a little biased. And so up there to William Thomas. William Thomas playing around there, going to kick it over, going to kick it right in number 20, which is going to create a first corner of the second half here. Within the first minute, Coach Keogh tells Boston, go up and get in the box, use that big body to try to get a head on it. And actually going to let H.A. come over and take this. And HA going to punch it right in there. And good job by their front post guy to come off and knock it out. We are going to be able to keep keep possession. Looks like that's Triplet. Yeah, Triplet number 21 running over to take the throw in. Oh, now he's going to drop it down for Beckett to take the throw in. Again, Boston pushing up. Again, this is one of those things, especially the wind, to give him a little bit. He can get it right near to the box. And just like I said, it goes right in. It goes right across. It looks like it might have gone off Boston's either head or shoulder there. But dangerous time because they're popping it back up through here, getting back. So Boston, who had run down there, has to run all the way back to the back line to take on a position there. But our back defenders were able to settle everybody down. Carpenter on the other side there, and probably Eli. I didn't really see who that was, but Eli was playing in the first half. And Triplet's going to take a shot at it, and just a little bit high, but really good shot there by Triplet. And just a little bit over the goal. So with the wind blow the way it is, it went all the way back to the fence, so it took the goalkeeper a little bit of time to come get it, but that's all right. He's probably not in too big of a hurry. And this will be his first goal kick of the game since he was playing in the field first half. So we'll see what he can do. He's kicking into the – we don't have the advantage the folks the first half did. So he's able to get it out to about a little less than a 30, so about 40 yards. And William Thomas moving it down on his foot and just lose it there in front. And Beckett's able to come back and grab that. And but good fight there by the Delta Streets forward. He started all the way in the back. I said forward. He's a defender. Made all the way to the back to pushing up. Number 17 there doing a good job. And we misplayed that one. I mean, Thomas was trying to get it back over to Brady and just kind of misplayed that. Miscommunication there. Good fight here in the second half by the Delta Street boys. They don't care if it's 3-0. They're going to come out and fight and try to keep going here. I like their spirit and what they're doing. I still want to beat them bad, but I do like the way that they're fighting here, down 3-0. Nice job getting the ball down. Brady, number 3, takes a little shot just outside the box. I like that shot. Their keeper was able to get it, but you got to put pressure on him. He can bobble. He can do a lot of different things. He can sneak in behind him. Good job of just taking that shot. And there's Brady getting it over to HA. HA going to try to knock it off them, and I think he did. So that should be a throw-in here by the Patriots. HA, yeah, they're going to make him go back a little bit. HA tried to move it up about 20 yards from where it's supposed to be thrown in. Don't blame him. Hey, you take what they'll give you. And actually, I guess it's only about 10 yards. So Beckett came over and took it, and now he's trying to fight over on the sideline, trying to get it back into the center there. And just a little bit of a flyer there. No, can Triplet get it? No, it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. So good idea there, just a little bit far. And we will see if we can keep it down there. Last time his goal kick didn't make it to the 30-yard line, so it's about 40 yards out. And so we were able to kind of push it right back into their face. This one here goes a little bit farther. It goes to about the 40. Goes off of MRA head. So they will actually get a throw in here just past midfield. They're going to bring their guys up and get a quick throw in there to the center. And nice job there. Keep it on the ground. Number 15 and 17 playing around with it. Back to their number 9 here, and he's going to kind of meg someone through there. And Boston's able to kind of just push it on up. And good fight there by William Thomas. I tell you, that boy's a fighter. Really enjoyed watching him the last 2 years. He's really just gotten a lot better, and really enjoyed watching him play. And that one just misses William, as I was sitting there talking about him. But he's able to win it back here and move forward with the ball. HA over there on that side. Ooh, yeah, I guess so. That was a little push there by Dylan Marshall. Again, where the foul is, no harm, no foul. Seriously. And just keep going with it, trying to win the ball there. They're going to try to push it up, but with the wind the way it is, and we're always pushed up to the 25-yard line, the best they can do is Well, looky there. As I was speaking, they actually almost made a play with that. The nice delivered ball to our back line, but Robertson made a good play with his head to defend it. If it had got past him, that would have been a pretty dangerous ball between number 9 and Wade, our keeper. So, but good job by Robertson to keep that going the other way. Beckett moving it up there. He's going to get it over to Triplett. Triplett's going to play it over his feet, get it around, try to get it down, and very skilled player there. Robertson coming up, and he's going to put some pressure on. He's going to go around this guy, and he's going to kick it into the center to see if we can create some pressure, but it goes straight to the keeper's hand. But if it would not have, William Thomas is right behind him, and that would have been a great kick and a chance for a score there. So good idea. Just better job by the keeper, but good idea by our players. And surprised he didn't call that. I guess because we keep in possession, he's not going to call that and keep it going, because there was a little bit of a foul for sure on Delta Streets, but he kind of let him play. William Thomas going to take a chance here, and just a bit outside. He kind of got over in the sandbox there with the track. He'd like to have that one back. But like the idea, putting the ball in there in front of the box. He just kind of missed that one a little bit. So this will be another goal kick here by the keeper. We saw last time he can get it out to the 40. The first one, he must have just kind of been poking it, but he's probably get a little bit bigger foot on it this time to kind of get it pushed away from his goal. Wind is still blowing right into his face. And that is another good kick over to 40. And but our blue Patriots are able to win that back. And Beckett coming up, giving some pressure. Oh, Beckett strong. Oh, I love the idea. I love the effort, but it just kind of flew right. But keep getting opportunities like that. One of those is going to go in. We've already had 3. So love to get, I can't remember, it's 5 or 6 before they start letting you stop playing. But so far they're shutting us out here in the second half. So just 3-0. And Beckett's coming up a little hobbly. I think he and the other guys might have hit knees or locked legs or somewhere there. And their keeper is bringing the ball up for a goal kick. We've sent one of our guys back to find the other ball that was behind the fence somewhere. And so he has another ball next time he needs it. Nice job there by H.A. over to Beckett. Beckett's going to push it on the field to William Thomas. William Thomas gets it down to Triplett, and they call us offsides. He was in position, so I assume that's the correct call, but I'd tell you it was a nice job by our guy to try to push it down there. But that ref was right on top of it, so we must have been just a bit offsides. Kick here by them. Robertson comes up, gathers it, takes his space, kicks it over to Triplett. Triplett's looking to find somebody open, somebody give him a spot to go to. Beckett's doing the same thing. Now he's turning around and trying to get it on the ground through there to William Thomas and Delta Streets. That boys were able to kind of grab that up. Back here to Boston. Boston over here to Robertson. Robertson again trying to find somebody ahead of him. And nice pass there by Robertson back to Beckett. Beckett back to Robertson. And then now William back out here to Beckett to kind of spread out the field. And we're trying to, I think, I heard somebody saying, let's try to reverse fields. But at the same time, he just kicks it right into the back of the white jersey. And that creates another throw in here for Beckett. And they're going to get it right up there in the center. And we got to get that ball down and up. Come on, keep fighting, boys. It went right off of Triplett's chest, and then Boston was trying to get a foot of it on it in front of the goal, and just too much chaos and wasn't able to kind of get a shot on it. But we keep it on this end of the field, H.A. and Triplett and all these folks down here. It again goes off Triplett's chest, and the goalkeeper is able to come up with it and this is his first punt of the night. Good punt here to midfield, and able to kind of create something off of it. Boston and Luke Carpenter are able to kind of take care of the business in the back, though. And good job by those two guys just to kind of keep things away. I don't think Wade, the second half goalkeeper, has even touched the ball yet. And that's okay, because if it's not coming his way, they can't score. So their keeper is staying very busy, and I like that we're keeping their keeper busy, because more chances it's coming out of here and towards him and off him, the more chances we have a chance to score. But all it takes is one little mistake by us, and something crazy can happen there. And so let's see here. Moving it in, moving along. It's going up, and our boys are able to kind of settle that in again and get that going. And so ball is bouncing around there midfield. And 28 minutes to go in the second half. Good job there by Brady to kind of push it up. Him and Tripper a little bit off page in their communication of where they wanted the ball. But good idea there by Brady, and just unable to kind of get it to the right spot. Be another goal kick here. We're going to say this goal kick is sponsored by J&J Specialty Advertising. If you need some merchandise to promote your company, call Jennifer Hansford at J&J Specialty Advertising. She'll get you all your promotional. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Was that William Thomas? Who hit that from about 25, 30 yards? Great job off the post, just went right in. That goalkeeper had no chance of getting that. Great job by William Thomas. And that puts us up 4-0. There you go. Look at there. McIntosh has got this down. I don't know what that's showing. That's why I was checking my thing a while ago. It's correct online, but I don't know what that's showing there. Oh, it is? Okay. So we've kept along with our 4 current viewers. 4. We've had 61 total views. And so we'll see who all's there. Oh, we got 5. Let's keep going. All right. Beckett strong. Going to work it back inside. Goes right through the guy's legs, but no blue shirt there. 17 for them. Going to cross the field there. Luke Carpenter come up and doing a great job on that back line tonight. He and Boston have done solid back there. Dylan Marshall also worked back there early in the game. Again, William Thomas tried to get another score there, working with a much bigger defender on him. And the aforementioned Dylan Marshall, he tries to knock that one in. We are trying to crank into those goals and, look, giving our boys chances. And I like the fact that they're shooting. And so let's keep it up. H.A. over there going to throw it in. I do believe that's H.A. And so back to H.A. They kick it back in there. He pops it back to the center. Misplaces that when it goes kind of over the goalkeeper's head and out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Delta Streets. Popping it around there, just trying to find it on the ground. It keeps going up, and that's not really where soccer is played at, but I'm sure both coaches want to see that ball get on the ground so that they can start really playing football. Over here to Robertson back to Boston. Boston's going to kick it over to Eli. I think that's Eli. That's Eli. Eli was playing back earlier in the game, first half, and he got moved up. I think he got a score for us. If not, he might get the one that I thought was a score. But anyway, here we are. H.A. throws it in, bounces it off of Delta Street's player so hard that it came back and hit Eli and went out of bounds on us. So a little ricochet pinball action there. Another illegal throw by Delta Streets. So his back foot came up. Nice throw in there by H.A. H.A. back to, Thomas over to Eli. And then the ball goes out, and I think that's Beckett over there, so Beckett will stay there to throw that ball in. He's kind of going against the wind a little bit, so it won't be quite as easy to get in there. But he able to get almost to the center there, and I like to see us take this shot. Go ahead and take it. I like it. A little far out, but I like the aggression there by Robertson just to take that shot. That's about the same position that Thomas scored on a while ago. Again, you can't make it if you don't take it. So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I like having the aggression of those guys trying to go in there and keep shooting. Got 23 minutes left to go here in the second half at MRA Patriot Field. If there is a corporate sponsor for the field, I don't know it. Someone needs to give me a note on that. And so Delta Street's banging it around there. William Thomas coming back. William Thomas wants another shot. And he kicks it right at the goalkeeper. It pops up. But good job, him staying underneath it and getting by. Good job by the keeper. Also a good job by William Thomas to give us a chance. And then Beckett and others were kind of running there to try to see if they could get the rebound. Nice high punt there by the Delta Streets goalkeeper. Eli punches it back to Carpenter. Carpenter gets it off his leg. Just a little bit mishit, but hey, keeps it way away from our goalkeeper on the other end, goes out of bounds. So that's really the true thing of a defender, is to keep it going the other way and keep it away from our end. So good job there by Carpenter. Wade is begging for them to throw it into him so he can at least touch the ball. And I think Coach Keogh told him to throw it the other way. It's quite funny, quite comical there. Thomas getting bodied on the back end, but hey, he doesn't move. Back to Marshall. Marshall over to Strong. Strong tried to get it across over to Robertson, but they got mishit there. Now it's back on H.A. He's popping it around, back over to Eli. And just misses it, goes out of bounds just a little bit, so it'll be a throw in there by Delta Streets. Good hustle there by number 17 for Delta Streets, and he's coming down trying to create some action again. He's not looking at the scoreboard for nothing. He's trying to get a score for his team and get something sparked. He's not worried about the scoreboard. He's just playing hard. Good job by that young man. Forces a ball out by Emery there, and so they win the ball back. Up to Beckett. Beckett moves it across, and his speed is going to be a problem for those guys because he can pop it past him like he did just then and catch up and gather it. They did do a good job of coming back and saving it, but that will create more problems than not going down the road. Good job by him, and he's getting his soccer legs back. I mean, he hasn't played soccer probably since last season. Oh, my gosh. Dylan Marshall pops through and almost gets a goal. Just kind of pops it in front of the goalkeeper, but good job by the keeper. Good job by Marshall trying to create something there. And so looking forward to seeing more of these chances and just their soccer IQ coming back to them as the season starts here and seeing what all they can do. Look at this right here. Let's get it in there, boys. Y'all follow up. Now, I was bragging earlier about following up. You didn't follow up there, but good pop in there by Brady, trying to get it in and create something. And Eli watches that one go out of bounds. We'll have our sub here, Snowdy, coming in for Boston. Boston Sims, like I said, this is his first year playing in a couple years. We used to play some club ball with him at Rush. Solid player back then, and I haven't played in a couple years, but this will be good for his cardio and everything else he does. I know he plays football, probably does some track as big boy as he is. He's put on a lot of solid muscle, and he does a great job for us on the defensive side for us this year in football. I don't know if he plays track or not, but that's just something I'm thinking he might do. Over to Triplett. Triplett just quite can't get to it. Good idea by the Patriots to kind of get on the backside of the field, crossing it over, and just a little bit far for Triplett, and he's able to lose it, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Delta Street Boys. A little under 20 minutes to go here. And got some kids negotiating to get in, I think, from Coach Keogh. Ball's going back. I think that's going to be a Delta Streets throw-in up near midfield. But first they got to catch it. Keeps going down the track. So another throw in there, but MRA's able to win that. And got a couple subs coming in, number 23 and number 20. 23 is Parker O'Reilly, number 20, Chase Joyner. That looks like Eli coming out and Robertson coming out. Eli and Robertson coming out. And also 21, Triplett came out. I don't know who went in for him. But 3 came out, so 3 should have went in. So, yep, looks like Owen Pillow went in. So, hey, Way get to touch the ball. And he boots it up there top, try to get across everybody to Beckett, and almost did. And it's the havoc is still being done. HA's coming up. HA's about to put it on his foot and get it in there off the front post there, but still in our end. And Thomas was able to kind of punch it back, and good job by Delta to come back and knock that off. But good shot there by HA off the post. We weren't able to kind of capitalize on that, but it's still in danger zone for them. So look forward to seeing what all they can do here. He's going to push it back here to Luke. Luke's going to punch it up and try to make an easy spot for somebody. Good pass there by Luke Carpenter. And just kind of bouncing around at this point. Ball thrown in there by Parker. And he'll probably get another chance unless William Thomas brings it in. Yep. Looks like Parker O'Reilly is going to throw that in, number 23. He gets the ball up the field to Beckett, and then their kicker just punches it out, which I'm not sure why he did that because that gives us a corner. But I'm glad he did. So let's see who's going to take it. HA is going to take this corner and get Beckett in the box. Looks like we got Owen Pillow in the box on the back side. Looks like he's going to try to go for the back side there. We got somebody running short now, and just a bit much. It went over the goal. Never had a chance. He didn't adjust for the wind just right. But I tell you what, he'll get those, and we'll have a lot of chance. He putting it right there in front of the goal, and he did that earlier in the first half. And I tell you, that makes it very hard on the keeper. So good job by HA. And that one's a little bit off, but those will come back, and we'll get more of those. Their keeper with another goal kick here, calling for his guys to move over. And good job there in the middle by Dylan Marshall to move it back. And Beckett, just right off the back of it. HA with just one footer, just trying to punch it in the back. It goes a little wide right, but good job by HA, just trying to see what he could get done there, and really, really like it there. So, again, 4-0 with 14:30 to go here in the second half. And it will be another goal kick by Delta Streets. That keeper has been very busy. They will do another goalie swap. I think this will be a third different goalie for the day. Don't know what number he was. Don't know if that keeper is going to go back out in the field or what they're doing here. So looks like they're going to let one of the back defenders take the goal kick. I don't know if that's because his leg's stronger or the other keeper just hadn't warmed up yet. It's coming off the bench. So, but good little kick there. We're able to win that. Brady, number 3, is able to win that. Carpenter on our back line doing a great job. Dylan punching it up, trying to see what he can do. Letting Owen Pillow take a run at it. It goes out of bounds on Delta Street. Goes over the fence. A little help from the fan over there. Get it back over here to HA, and HA gets down on the foot to, I tell you what, hey, did he go to bounds? Good job there by Beckett to put it right at the keeper's head. This is a little shorter keeper, so we probably can get it over his head if we can kind of get that ball in there. So the last 2 keepers have been very sure-handed and big boys. Don't know about this one yet. He just got into the game, so we will see as we put pressure on him, because so far we have been putting pressure on the keepers, so I like to keep that up. But it will be Delta Street's ball for a throw in about midfield. They're trying to move it back our way to put pressure on our guys. So far our back line has been doing a very good job of keeping it, but as I say that, they keep moving the ball down. And let's see what we can do here. It goes over our back line. One of our guys, it was like Snowdy kind of misjudged it, and it kind of went over his head, but he had a teammate come behind him, which is what it's all about, and kind of punch it out. There have been another throw in. Now they're in box range to get that ball and get it into a dangerous position. And let's see what our back line and our goalkeepers can do to get that going the other way. Good job there by Dylan just to punch it out and try to get it going the other direction. Beckett pushes it up to Pillow. Pillow going to use his speed there, and I tell you what, their kid just about scored on their own goal. Good pressure by Pillow. Good pass up by Beckett. And so we will get a corner kick here. Let's see who they're going to let take it. Is Kia going to take a few more subs before then? Wade is midfield talking with Snowdy and Carpenter. I'm not sure if they're talking about some kind of movie they're going to watch later or test next week, or if they're just talking about the actual game. That will be William Thomas taking this. He does a good job of this. Him and HA take a lot of these for us. And as soon as I brag on him, he kicks it a little behind the post. So I guess I need to stop bragging. But usually he does a good job with that. But, again, that win factor, I don't think they quite factored that part in. But no harm, no foul. A little bit of goal kick for Delta Streets here. And as we keep going, they will keep getting better and better at those. But I do like that they're trying to keep them shallow, go for that back post, and create chaos for that keeper. Marshall comes off, HA comes off, and Brady, number 3, comes off. I did not get to see who went in, so we'll have to figure that up as they start playing. He trips up. I guess he tripped up on one of our boys because they called a foul. Looks like the guy that probably was the keeper. He's wearing a hoodie. So now he's out playing in the field. Good strong kick. And it does get past our back line there. Snowdy comes up to try to win it. And it gets past them all. Wade does touch the ball for the first time with his hands this year. And he's asking everybody to push up. He's going to try to punt it the other direction and see what it is. So this will be the first punt of the year. Now he decides to put it on the ground, do a kick, and it was okay, pretty good. Get it up there. Now it comes off the field up to Beckett. Owen's got to get back on the sides or he can't touch the ball. He was actually open, but Beckett could not kick it to him because he was so offside. and so he had to just kind of play it and then let everybody get back. But we are able to keep it up, and we are able to hold possession. Nope, Delta Street's going to be doing a throw in, but it is on the opposite side down there. He kept his foot on the back that time. He wanted to make sure. So Luke back to Wade. Wade's going to do an easy kick over. Down, kicks it all the way up to Beckett. I thought he was going to do an easy kick back here to the back. But he kicks it all the way over to Beckett. Beckett goes through there. Nice shot to Owen and just kind of goes through the legs. And as it keeps going, they're able to kind of punch it out to keep it as a throw-in versus a corner. Good job by their back defense there because that was definitely going out. They were able to keep it as a throw-in versus a corner. Good job there. Come on, everybody's watching now. Let's go. Let's keep playing. Let's keep playing. Nice job there. Probably Triplet. Is that who that is playing back there? And then back over here to number 15, Eli. Eli swapped sides. He was on the other side earlier. Kia's probably playing different folks, different positions just to try to figure out what our lineup's going to be as we go. This week we do have 3 other games. We play at St. Andrews tomorrow. That will not be live streamed, unfortunately, unless something changes with the school. We play back here on Wednesday versus Manchester. The varsity game will actually moved up to 4, and JV will play after that. And then we play versus Hartfield this Saturday here. I want to say that game's around 2:30, but don't quote me on that. Look on the MRA calendar, look on the MRA app, and those times should be updated for you. Good job by Beckett just to keep fighting. Now, he's played. He and William Thomas have played most of the entire game. And another great thing about that for William Thomas, I'm going to tell you, because a couple years ago he had some asthma issues. He could not play that much. He's really gotten much better. I don't know if he's got some medicine right or what, but last year he didn't come off the field much. Tonight he's barely come off the field. So good job by him for getting that worked out, and because we can really use him. And I'm glad to see his health is better. And same thing with Beckett and some of these others. We mentioned Will Ward earlier coming back from injury last year. So glad to have all these guys back, see what we can do this year. Those games I mentioned to you will be the only games we play until after the New Year's. Next week's exams, then we have Christmas break. The boys will have a little time off, but they'll also be practicing some. And then they come back that first full week, and we will have 2 games a week for the entire month of January until the playoffs start. That's over to Pillow. Pillow is going to get it on his foot, and he got 1 on 3. He is able to kind of get it through there. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds for a goal kick, but I like seeing him in those kind of situations so he can get more pressure now so he can get better as that season goes on and be able to get us a score later on in the year. So, but 1 on 3 is pretty difficult for anybody. Good job there by Triplett to get it back off his foot, back down. He's going to try to find a blue shirt, and he does. Gets it over to William Thomas. William Thomas back to Beckett. Beckett tries to get it over there, but, hey, look, it created another throw in here. So he tried to bounce it back outside to Beckett, came off his foot a little bit. Can't try to get it to Thomas. But now Beckett will actually have a nice throw in here. Move everybody up in the box. Move Pillow up in the box. Move some other guys up in the box. See what we can get done here. That one came down, and more folks looked at it than went for it. Eli up to Thomas. Thomas over to Strong. Strong pops it back in the middle. They are trying to feed Pillow in there and see what he can do. And I really like the fact that we're trying to give him a lot of touches to get his confidence up so that he can get us some scores here later on, maybe this week even. again, I also got to say good fight by these Delta Street boys. They're down 4-0. It's cold or away from home. They're probably ready to get on the bus and get on home, but they are fighting. They are not worried about the scoreboard at all. They are fighting their tails off and really giving everything they got. So good job by the Delta Street boys. William Thomas comes it around. Nice turn and goes off one of our guys there in the middle, and just wasn't able to kind of get it all the way back. And I'm not sure what Wade was doing. He was over here on the sideline talking to Coach Kiro, so I had to rush back onto the field. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. And so take your space, move it back up, get it there to Eli. That's what I thought he was doing earlier, and he punched it downfield. And then this is another way of working here. So get that went up to Robertson. Now Robertson gets over here to Strong. Strong's going to move, take his space. He's going to get it right there in front of everybody to Pillow, like I said. This is what they were trying to do earlier. They were trying to move it in there. Good passing, good job. Pillow gets up there and gets his first score of the season. Great job there by Owen Pillow. Great job passing all the way up from Wade to Eli, to Robertson, to Strong, then in front of the goal to Owen Pillow. Great job. That gets us up 5-0 with 3 minutes to go. Now, our scoreboard on the Jumbotron says 3:08, but on the thing here says 2:37. So this is probably correct. I don't know which one's correct, but I'm referring to the one on the Jumbotron, so I apologize if I've been calling the wrong time there, but that's what I'm seeing up here, McIntosh, right? That's what I'm saying. So Owen Pillow comes off to a clapping crowd here at MRA, and good job by him to get a score in. And I guess Keo's like, I can't keep you out there, man. You're scoring, keep scoring. So, but good job. And so we are under 2 minutes here to go, and they push the ball back to Wade. Wade plays it with his foot. Looks like he's going to take a stride and get it back down the field, and as he does, and it just goes all the way through to the other end. He was trying to get it up and let the front line play it through, and I think they were just kind of like, let's just get this last 2 minutes up and let's just go. Well, Beckett's like, no, I got a chance to score here. Triplet, score. Ooh! Just a bit outside. Triplet took a nice pass there from Beckett, and then Triplet just missed the right side corner. Nobody's keeping up with assists and stuff, but I think that Beckett's might be part of just about every one of these goals that we've had so far today. So I don't know if it's a direct assist, but he's definitely been part of them. So good passing here by the Patriots. And don't forget to come join us live tomorrow at St. Andrews. Like I said, that one will not be live streamed unless something changes. But then here on Wednesday versus Manchester, varsity is moved up to 4 o'clock before JV, just to make sure to know that. And then Saturday here versus Hartfield, our crosstown rival. And we'll see what we can get done there. Good fight here by the Patriots. They're just kind of pushing it around here, and they're getting past Stody. We cannot let that go by. Good job there. I tell you, that kid is fighting. He doesn't care what the score is. He is going. Good job by Delta Street boys. But Carpenter was able to stop them and move back the other way. So good defense there by Carpenter. Good job by all of our boys. And we look forward to seeing you all guys the next time, and hope all is well. Go Patriots.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series tractor features #1 rated reliability. Powerful Kubota diesel